and welcome back. Today, I will be sharing with you my all-time favorite flow, a flow that I have been teaching and practicing for years, and it's been one that I return to as just being a nice reminder of constant and evolving change. It is a mandala flow, so we move from the front to the back of the mat in a circular fashion. And it's just a really nice way to tap into the rhythmic flow of our breath, the rhythmic flow of our body, our movements, and also the flow of change that is constantly surrounding us. And especially in our recent times and recent events when we're in a huge shift, not only individually, but as a community and even as an entire world. It's nice to find a practice to embrace that ever-evolving change and transformation and allowing yourself to breathe with it, to move with it, and to become part of it. So if you have a block at home, we will be using it a couple times throughout practice. Now, if you don't have one, it's not totally necessary. It is just a nice way to bring a little bit of life into our core work, so we'll start with it. So if you don't have a block, don't worry about it, but if you do have a block, go ahead and grab that for yourself now. And create a nice safe space in your home, safe space free of obstacles and hopefully free of some distraction, but distraction is part of life, so just know that it can come and go, and we can also breathe through that. And so we'll meet on our backs. And a couple different options for how you can start on your back. You can, if you feel like your low back is feeling a little funky, try constructive rest. So your feet will walk nice and wide, about the width of the mat. The knees will touch one another. If you are looking for a hip opener and your hips are feeling nice and open already, you can go for reclined goddess, which is the opposite of our constructive rest. Our soles of the feet meet and the knees will float out to either side. Otherwise, you can just go for a nice long shavasana pose. Arms long, legs long. Maybe the arms rest by your sides. You can turn your palms up for a little bit of that initial receiving, or even turn your palms down for a little grounding sensation. Or perhaps you need a little bit of touch, especially right now, as maybe some of us don't have as much as we normally are used to as we drop into quarantine. You can bring the hands onto the body, maybe one to the heart, one to the belly, maybe both to the heart, both to the belly, whatever is resonating with you. And then just close your eyes and let's take a moment to land. And as you start to drop into this place, finding that gentle, loving awareness and just observing how you landed on your mat today. Perhaps taking a gentle scan of the physical body, beginning at the crown of the head and gently making your way down to the tips of the toes. And just noticing what you find along the way. And allowing yourself to come from a place that is free of judgment, that is free of any expectation, but instead just becoming that observer, bearing witness to whatever may have arrived with you today. And if you allow yourself to listen closely enough, the body may even begin to speak back. Parts of you looking for a little bit of extra love, a little bit of extra life through your practice. And maybe part of that shows up is something that lies deeper. Resting within the subtle bodies, the feelings, the emotions that arise, knowing that they too play a role. And all of these beautiful pieces come together to create this whole, right? This being that landed in this moment in time on this mat. And I invite you to allow what you find here to lay that groundwork. Let it show you the type of practice that would best serve you today. Let us start to find our way to our breath. Observing a nice big inhale, feel the belly rise. And then also noticing the exhale, the belly gently drawing in, pressing out that stale air so that we can make space for that fresh new breath that comes next. And even the breath can teach us a lesson of ever moving, ever evolving, ever transforming, and allowing that breath to be the guide to take us in to that transformation through our practice. Find a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Good. Next breath in. Reach the arms long. Reach the legs long. Take a nice full body stretch like you're first waking up. Maybe find a nice yawn. Stretching out through the feet. Some pointing through the toes. Maybe a little bit of flexion extension. Some rolling out through the wrists and the ankles. If you want to take a little side body stretch, you can lengthen out through one side and then through the other. Yeah. And then take a breath, come through neutral, long legs, long arms. Exhale, draw the knees into the chest and just start to draw them in using the hands. You can interlace the fingers, you can grab for opposite wrists, opposite forearms. And then maybe initially just inviting a really gentle sway side to side, starting to massage through the spine. If you want, you can grab onto the knees, make some nice big circles in different directions, just getting some compression into the low back, into the coccyx. Yeah, take a nice big breath in. And then as you exhale, for a moment, drop your feet and grab onto your block if you have it. Now again, if you don't have your block, it's totally okay, don't worry about it. We'll take our block in between the thighs and then extend the legs into the sky, flex your feet. So whether or not you have this block, just draw in through the inner thighs and find a gentle squeeze of the legs towards one another. And then relax your arms by your sides and turn your palms up to the sky. So as you flex your toes down to the earth, as you squeeze your inner thighs together, start to notice the belly beginning to engage. Right? This is our energetic center, and this is a place that we want to move from, a place of courage, a place of commitment, of will, and of truth in our identity, right? So as you keep this squeeze, take a moment to bring your awareness to the shoulders, to the neck, and the base of the skull. So notice how as soon as we find some core engagement, all of this upper body will start to engage and start to clench. So can you soften through the shoulders, maybe even draw them under the spine a little bit more? Maybe the arms even relax out a little bit more. Relax into the back of the neck. Relax into the base of the skull. Relax the jaw, relax the ears, relax the eyes and the space in between the brow. And as you keep the upper body soft, notice how you can feel more awareness in the belly. Start to draw the outer waist down. Start to gently draw the upper rib cage in. And keep that gentle squeeze of the block. So you should start feeling this burn, right? Maybe even a gentle shake, and just keep breathing into it. Can you keep that nice engagement, but still continue to allow the breath to be big and expansive, inhaling into the belly. Exhale, relaxing out. Yeah, good. Keep holding this for 3, 2, and 1. From here, interlace your fingers behind the base of the skull. On your inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, squeeze the block. Good, take an inhale, and exhale, just baby lift to the hips. Good, release the hips back down, inhale, exhale, lift. And then just keep this going. Inhale to release, exhale to lift. You still have a nice gentle squeeze of the block. Good, a few more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good, last little core move. Bring your block in between your feet. It's okay if you don't have it. Just squeeze the feet together, point the toes, relax your arms back down by your sides, and then draw a small circle with the feet. So this is actually a little Pilates move, right? Keep squeezing the block in between the feet, and then as you circle, can you feel all the fibers and the abdominal muscles? Yeah, keep that breath. Keep relaxing into the shoulders, neck, head, and jaw. Reverse your circle, other direction. Beautiful. Keep that breath, keep that squeeze, keep that awareness. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Release the block, release the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then release the feet down to the earth and just take a nice neutral, gentle bridge pose. Not full extension, but more so just lengthening out the front body. Gaze down, make sure you can still see your knees. So, we're just finding a little gentle sensation, a little bit of brightening across the hips and into the belly and into the heart. Relax that jaw. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slow release down to the mat. And then draw your knees back in. If you have any kind of low back tension, roll off to one side. Otherwise, feel free to take a few rocks lengthwise, and we'll meet in a downward facing dog. So just take that time, nice and slow. And as you're ready, finding your way downward facing dog. And maybe initially start with the knees bent, and then just kind of rocking out through the waist, lengthening out through the side body. Relaxing into the head, let the neck get nice and long. And then straighten out through the left leg for a moment. Keep that bend in the right knee. Press back, lengthen out back of that left thigh, down to back of left heel. Good, switch it out. Right heel releases down, left knee bends. Press the weight back. Feel that nice stretch, entire back edge of the right leg. Good, both knees bend. Inhale, come a little bit higher on the toes. Exhale, press your belly back towards your thighs a little bit more. Next, inhale, lift your hips just like an inch or two, and then exhale, release both heels down to the earth. So we'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, lift high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, press belly back. Inhale, little baby lift of the hips. Exhale, straighten the legs. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, really high toes. Exhale, bend the knees, press it back. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, straighten the legs. Very nice. Deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. From here, we'll do a little bit of opening up into the arms. So on your inhale, bend the elbows out to the sides, down dog push-up. Exhale, straighten out through the arms. On your inhale, curl forward, plank pose. Exhale, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Again, inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, lengthen out. Inhale, roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Inhale, down dog push-up. Exhale, straighten the arms. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, press it back. Very nice. From here, inhale, lift your left leg just to hip height. Gaze back. Can you see those left toes? Give it a little spread, a little roll, a little flexion, extension. And then 2 options. We're going to meet in a one-legged tabletop. If you want to challenge yourself, inhale, shift forward, one-legged plank, and then exhale, drop your right knee. Keep your left leg lifted. Take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, take your left knee behind your right knee. Cross the knees and maybe widen the feet a little bit. Walk your hands back so they're back on your shoulders, and take a few cat-cows from here. Inhale, belly drops, heart opens. Exhale, round and release. You gotta take your time. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more like that. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Good moment just to wake up into our hip flexors. Walk your hands back. Now maybe you stay here, and you might already feel a hip flexor stretch. Otherwise, bring one hand to the waist, other hand to the waist, and stand on your shin. So it's a little bit of a balance, so you might have to keep your feet a little bit wider like a kickstand. Draw the belly in and press the hips forward. On your inhale, reach your arms into the sky. Take your right hand, grab onto your left wrist, and take a side bend off to the right. Keep pressing the hips forward. Draw the ribcage in, and then draw your left shoulder back. Maybe gaze under your left arm. Good. On your inhale, come through neutral. Gentle pipe down, draw the belly in, exhale. And then invitation, you can unwind if you want to. Otherwise, curl your toes and take a cross-legged downward facing dog. But keep the knees nice and bent just to support into the waist. Good. Take a big inhale and a deep exhale. Very nice. From here, plant your right foot. Inhale, left leg into the sky. And then exhale, step your left foot forward in between the hands. Drop your right knee down to the earth. Back toes can stay tucked or untucked. Fingertips frame your front foot. Inhale into a little lunge. Exhale, sit it back, half Hanuman. And then just take a few more like that. Inhale, shift it forward, find your lunge. Exhale, sit it back, draw left toes with you. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, come back into the lunge. As you exhale, curl your right toes, lift your right knee off of the mat. Drop that left hip down, take a breath. And as you exhale, Skandasana to the right, bend your right knee, lengthen out that left leg. Inhale, reach your left arm into the sky, and then just take a few circles with that left arm. And just kind of working into this left shoulder. Oh yes, breathe it in. And as you exhale, frame your right foot, face to the back of your mat, and let's take it into a lunge twist. Left hand stays on the earth. Inhale, right arm into the sky. Keep dropping your right hip, keep lifting your left. If you want to drop your left knee down, you're more than welcome. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, release your right hand. Now try and stay low. This is a little bit of a preview of what's coming later. Take an inhale on your lunge, and as you exhale, swim all the way around to frame your left foot, face to the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold, and let's just take a quick little ragdoll, little sway side to side. Yeah, big inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, release and fold, and let's just roll it up for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders up and back. Inhale, sweep into the sky. Exhale, slow release back down to the earth. Take a breath in, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a moment to arrive. Little bend in the knees if you need to as you continue to just land into the body and start to unwind. And then as you're ready, inhale, right leg just a hip height. Gaze back, can you see those toes? Give them a little spread. If you want a little rolling through the ankle, a little flexion extension, go for it. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Now we're going to meet in a one-legged tabletop. Feel free to release the right foot and then find your way. Otherwise, if you want to challenge yourself, shift forward, one-legged plank, inhale. Exhale, drop the left knee down to the mat. And then take your right knee behind your left knee. Let the feet walk nice and wide. Walk your hands back just a hair. Inhale to open the belly, find your your cat pose. Exhale, round and release for your cat. A couple more like that. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale. One more time, breathe it in. And let it go. Good. Inhale, neutral spine. Option again, we're going to walk the hands back. Maybe you just hang here for a moment. Otherwise, one hand meets the waist, other hand meets the waist. Rise, stand on the shins. Now, yes, we are in a balance, so keep the belly drawing in. You might have to widen the feet a little bit for more of a kickstand. Press your hips forward, and then reach your arms into the sky. Take your left hand, grab onto your right wrist, and then slowly side bend off to the left. Take a big breath in, deep breath out. On your inhale, reach through neutral. Exhale, slow pipe down to the mat. Plant the palms, curl the toes, cross-legged downward facing dog if you would like it.
Little bend in the knees, little sway in the hips side to side, just really opening into the waist. When you're ready, plant down that left foot, inhale, right leg back into the sky. And this time, exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Drop your left knee to the mat. Low lunge, inhale to scoop the heart open. Exhale to lengthen out the legs, surrender over. A few more like that. Inhale, shift it forward, low lunge. Exhale, send it back. One more time, breathe it in. And let it go. Inhale, come back into your lunge. Curl your back toes, lift back knee. So around to the left knee will bend, the right leg will straighten, Skandasana. Inhale, right arm into the sky. Exhale to take some nice big rotations through that right palm, just opening up into the shoulder girdle. Finding a little lubrication of the shoulder joint. Gonna take one more inhale. As you exhale, swim around to frame your left foot, face the back of the mat. Find a runner's lunge and then take it into a twist. Left arm reaches into the sky. And as your left hip drops down, lift that right hip up. Gaze up if you want, breathe in. Exhale, release your left hand down to the earth. Take a moment here, runner's lunge. Stay nice and low. Exhale, swim around to frame your right foot, face the front of the mat, breathe in. Exhale, step forward, forward fold, ragdoll. As you're ready, grab the elbows, sway out a little side to side. Again, keep that little bend in the knees, right? Allow the belly to rest on the thighs. And allow that to be a way to surrender the spine down to the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, release and fold. And let's roll it up one more time. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders up and back. Let's take some flows just to create a little bit more heat. Inhale, sweep it into the sky. Exhale, fold from the waist, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Step back, plank pose, exhale. Take a big breath in when you arrive. Exhale, lower all the way down. 3 little baby cobras for this first round. Inhale, baby rise. Exhale, surrender it down. 2 more like that. Shoulders back, feet down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Breathe it in. Let it go. Inhale, tabletop. Downward facing dog. Exhale. And take 3 nice big breaths. Take a moment, and as you close your eyes, just drop back into that place of loving awareness. Big inhale through the nose. Flutter your lips as you exhale. Very nice. Inhale high onto your toes. Take a walk or a hop, top of the mat, forward folds. Halfway lengthen when you arrive. Release and fold, exhale. Bend the knees, reverse swan dive. Greet this gorgeous day. Exhale, draw your hands into your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, relax your arms down by the sides. Good, again, inhale, sweep it up to the sky. Exhale, fold from the waist, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Step back, plank pose, exhale. Find an inhale here, create that belly heat. Exhale, release all the way down. Baby cobra, inhale. Release, exhale. This time, rise up, maybe hover hands. Good, exhale. One more time, maybe hover hands and feet, inhale. And exhale. Good, tabletop or plank pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a few breaths. Ujjayi breath to guide the practice, especially tapping into that, because as we find our main flow today, it's all about long, expansive breaths. Inhale through the nose. Give me a lion's breath, stick out your tongue. Inhale high onto your toes. Exhale, walk or hop, top of the mat. Let's do that one more time. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. This time reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Exhale, fold right back through, Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Step back, lower down, exhale. Cobra, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Close the eyes, big breath in. Even bigger breath out. Give me one more and give me an ah. Breathe it in. Ah. Good. Inhale high onto your toes. Walker hop top of the mat. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, so we're gonna start our flow for the day. We'll start slow and then we'll eventually move with the breath. So the first round is always just about finding alignment, finding, our nice space on the mat, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna move to the other side just so you can see me better for the first round, but stay where you are, top of the mat. Shift your weight to your left foot, and then draw your right knee into your chest. For the first moment, if you want, you can interlace your fingers beneath the knee and maybe give it a little squeeze. Keep relaxing the shoulders down. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, we're gonna open up that right knee like a little gate. And then place your right foot somewhere on the inside edge of your left leg. So whether it's down by the toes like a little kickstand, you can try there. You can bring it into the shin, or you can bring it into the thigh. And then for a moment, just bring your hands to your waist or to your heart. And let's find our foundation first before we take it any further. So foundation, we just kind of bring awareness down to that left foot. Notice if your weight's shifting, know that it's completely normal, right? A tree can sway at times. And then as you press your right foot into your left leg, wherever it's touching, press your left leg right back into your foot to stabilize, and then you'll feel this nice strength that'll root down and up into the legs. Draw the belly and find that center once again, and then from that place, you can rise up and maybe reach your arms into the sky. Yeah. Take a moment here and just breathe, arriving in our first balance. Inhale. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Using just your belly strength, squeeze your right knee into your chest. Put a little bend in your left knee, and moving as slowly as you can, start to slowly shift your weight forward and send your right leg back. And eventually, I'm not gonna tell you where we're going yet, so you can move even slower. Release your right toes down to the earth, take your time, Keep your right heel lifted, and then rise up into a high crescent. And then just start to settle in, and always building up from the ground up, right? So our left knee is over our left ankle. Our left hip is drawing back to stabilize into that leg. And then the right leg is nice and strong. Now notice, maybe bring your hands to your waist. Notice if you tend to really kind of arch the low back, can you lengthen the tailbone down to the earth? Draw the belly in, find that center, and then let that be the way to reach higher. Find a big breath in and a deep breath out. Good, take one more inhale. As you exhale, quarter turn to the right, turn your heels in, turn your toes out, and plant the palms on the thighs, temple pose, or horse pose if you want to call it that. And as you gaze down, we want to make sure that our knees are over our ankles. The tailbone is still lengthening, and the hips are dropping in. For this first one, if you want, you can take a little revolve, drop a shoulder in. That can feel nice to the lats. If you need a little bit more hip, you can just try a little side-to-side sway, can feel really good, or even a pulse down towards the earth can feel nice. No matter where you are, feel the feet grounding and feel that nice opening into the pelvic floor, into the pelvic base. And then on your next breath in, parallel off the feet, straighten the legs and reach up for flying warrior or star, if you like to call it. And this is just really about taking up space, right? So as you plant down into the feet, let that help you get taller and lengthen out through the belly. Draw the shoulders down along the spine. Take an inhale to gaze up. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. The right foot will turn out, the left foot will turn in. And then as you sink down into that right leg, remember your alignment, right knee over right ankle. Tailbone lengthens down, back foot is nice and strong, press into the outer edge of your left foot. Allow the belly drawing in to be what lengthens you out of the waist. Drop the shoulders down. Next inhale, reverse to your warrior, top arm reaches up and maybe even back, depending on how far you want to take it into your side body. Half bind if you love it, otherwise float left arm down, left leg, and just really reach up and out of that right waist. Sink into that right leg more than you think you need to, and you'll get more leverage to lengthen out. Take a big breath in, As you exhale, when my arms frame your front foot, step back plank pose, your favorite vinyasa. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Take your time. Know that there's never any rush. Big breath into the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Good. From here, inhale, lift your left leg to hip height. Gaze back, see those toes once again. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your left knee into your nose. Slowing things down, inhale, send your left leg up and back. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, lift the heel a little bit higher. Exhale, knee draws into the nose. One more time, inhale, send it long. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward. Drop the right knee down this time, low lunge. Inhale, reach into the sky. Exhale to sink in and really open up that right front thigh. Whatever you want to do with your arms for a moment, just to open the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, release the hands down. Pick up that back knee. Take an inhale. As you exhale, swim around with the right skandasana, bend the right knee, lengthen out the left leg. Inhale, left arm into the sky. And as you gaze up, just kind of lengthen out the left side of the heart. Also get a nice opening right side of the neck. Breathe in. As you exhale, stay low. Frame the right foot, face the top of the mat. Breathe in. And then breathe out. And then take it back into your twist. Right arm reaches into the sky. Keep dropping that right hip. Keep lifting that left. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release the right palm. Step your left foot forward. Forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. And then reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Big breath. Hands draw into the heart. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Come back to this place beneath the palms. Breathe it in. Exhale, release the arms down. Let's switch sides. Shift your weight into your right foot. Draw the left knee into the chest. Interlace your fingers beneath the knee and maybe just give it a little squeeze for a moment. Open up that left hip. Keep dropping the shoulders down. Take a breath. And then from here, open up like your little gate. Left foot places somewhere on the inside of your right leg, maybe low like kickstand, or maybe in the middle, or maybe a little higher. To start, hands come to the waist or to the heart. And just work on setting foundation first in your right leg, right? So as we settle into our right foot, allow that to create more foundation. Press your left foot into your right leg wherever it's touching. Press that right leg right back. Feel this nice friction, this traction coming up the inner thighs. Draw the belly in, and then maybe reach your arms up. Just settling into some stillness for a moment, finding your balance. Embracing any kind of shaking, any kind of swaying, knowing that this is completely normal. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart, and then using your belly strength, squeeze your left knee into your chest. Put a little bend in your right knee, and then just really move slowly, like you're almost resisting the atmosphere around you, and this will help to kick on all the stabilizing muscles in that right leg, right ankle. And then we're going to eventually meet in a high crescent. Tap those left toes down. Inhale to reach your arms into the sky. Good. Grounding down to rise up. Keep squeezing, almost like scissoring the legs. Not my favorite term, but it does really tell you what you need to be doing. Squeezing the legs towards one another. Right hip back, left hip forward. Tailbone lengthens. Belly draws in. Take a breath, gaze up. Temple pose, the left toes out, heels in. Sink the hips down. Again, your tailbone is still lengthening, the crown is still reaching, and we're just sinking down. Again, if you want to take a little revolve, drop a shoulder in, you can go for that. If you want a little side to side, go for that. Yeah, take a big inhale. Deep exhale. Flying warrior, parallel off the feet and reach your arms into the sky. Let this be that moment to take up space. Plant down to the feet to lengthen out the arms. Really big breath in, maybe gaze up. Exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. Left foot is now your front foot. Sink into that left thigh. But keep pressing back to the outer edge of your right foot to stabilize. So both legs are working equally. Lengthen tailbone down, but draw the belly in to lift the heart up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Maybe with a half bind if you want it, or right arm can lengthen down back leg. No matter where you are, just lifting out of that left waist. Find the breath. Take a big inhale. Exhale, windmill the arms to frame your front foot. Step back, plank pose, lower down. The flow is yours. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to land, breathe in, and then let it go. As you're ready, inhale right leg just to hip height. Gaze back, can you see those toes? Give them a spread. Breathe in. Exhale, draw your knee into your nose. Slowing it down, inhale, send it long, hold as you exhale. Inhale, lift the heel a little higher. Exhale, draw your knee into your nose. One more time, inhale, send it long, hold, exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, draw it in, step it forward, drop the left knee down, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, sink into that front thigh, nice length, front left quad into left psoas. Maybe a moment to take whatever you want with your arms, just to lengthen out through the heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release the hands, frame that right foot. Pick up that back knee, take a breath in. Exhale, swim around to the left skandasana. Left knee bends, right leg is straight. Inhale, reach your arm into the sky. Yeah, just a really gentle opening of the heart, breathe in. Stay low. Exhale, frame your left foot, face the front of the mat, reset in a little runner's lunge. And then when you're ready, take it back into your twist. Left arm lifts into the sky. Drop that left hip, lift that right. Reach up through your left palm, breathe in. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Nice, halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive. Hands draw into the heart. Take a moment, be with what is, breathe it in, and then let it go. Good, so we'll go a little bit faster this round, and then the last one we'll go with the breath, and then we'll add on. As you're ready, shift your weight to your left foot, right knee lifts, inhale. Place your foot as you exhale. Squeeze the thighs, draw belly in, inhale, reach into the sky. Hold the pose as you exhale. Take a breath. Exhale, draw the hands to the heart and draw your right knee in. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly step back, high crescent pose. Your inhale allows you to arrive. Your exhale allows you to sink in. The next breath that you prepare to move, exhale, temple pose to the right, heels in, toes out. Take an inhale, keep the heart lifted. Exhale, sink the hips down. Inhale, rise up, flying warrior. Hold as you exhale. Take a breath in, prepare, and then warrior two to the back of the mat. Exhale, drop the shoulders down, breathe in. Sink into that front thigh, breathe out. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Hold the pose, exhale. Inhale to get even longer. Exhale to release the hands down to the mat. Your favorite vinyasa. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Good, full breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee draws into the nose. And just one more time, inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands, drop your right knee. Reach your arms up, inhale. Sink the hips down, exhale. Inhale, breathe, gaze up. Exhale, plant the palms. Pick up that back knee, inhale. Swim around to the right skandasana as you exhale. Inhale, left arm into the sky. Hold, open the chest, exhale. Take a big breath in. Frame your right foot, face the front of the mat, exhale. Take it into your twist, right arm reaches. Exhale, drop that right hip. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, top of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lengthen, inhale. Release and fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, breathe it in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment, be with what is, breathe in. Exhale. Shift your weight to your right foot. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, place the foot somewhere inside that right thigh. Belly draws in. As you're ready, inhale, reach up. Hold the pose as you exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart and right knee draws into the chest. Little bend in your right knee, breathe in. Exhale, slowly step back. High crescent. Inhale to arrive here. Exhale to sink into that front thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, temple pose to the left. Heels in, toes out. Take a breath in. Exhale, sit nice and deep. And then next inhale, strong legs, flying warrior. Reach up, parallel off those feet. Lengthen the tailbone down as you exhale. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Warrior two, back of the mat. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Top arm reaches up and back. Exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale, windmill to your vinyasa. Find your way, downward dog, however you would choose. Big breath in through the nose. Even bigger breath out through an open mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, step it forward. Drop your left knee down, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sink in. Open up the heart, breathe in. Exhale, release the hands. Good. Inhale, pick up that back knee. Exhale, swim around to the left, Skandasana. Inhale, right arm into the sky. Exhale to hold. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, stay low, frame that left foot, face forward, runner's lunge. Next breath in, take it back into your twist, left arm lifts. Exhale, drop that left hip. Breathe in. Top of the mat, exhale. Nice, halfway lengthen. Release and fold. Reverse swan dive. Hands to the heart. Full breath in. Deep breath out. All right, so we're gonna do this around with the breath. It gets a little bit more difficult, but just let the breath be nice and long and lengthened. Find your ujjayi and just see if you can slow it down. Just follow my words. We'll get through together. Shift your weight, left foot. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, place the right foot. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands draw into the heart. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, step it back, high crescent. Inhale, reach up. Temple pose, exhale. Lengthen up breath, flying warrior. Inhale, parallel feet. Exhale, warrior two, back of the mat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, vinyasa, maybe one-legged this time if you're feeling a little frisky. Downward dog, big breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, step it forward, drop right knee, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, stay low, swim around Skandasana to the right. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, frame right foot, face forward. Inhale, lunge, twist, right arm up. Exhale, top of the mat, forward folds. Halfway lengthen. Release and fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Shift your weight to your right foot, inhale. Exhale, draw the left knee up, inhale. Place the left foot, exhale. Keep it going, rise up, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Left knee to chest, inhale. Slowly step it back, exhale. Reach up, breathe in. Temple pose, breathe out. Flying warrior, big inhale. Warrior two, back of the mat, exhale. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Downward facing dog, big breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw it and step it forward, drop left knee. Reach up, inhale. Skandasana to the left, exhale. Right arm up, inhale. Frame left foot, exhale. Lunge twist, left arm high, breathe in. Top of the mat, breathe out. Halfway lengthen. Release and fold. Reverse swan dive. Hands draw into the heart. Big breath in. Deep breath out. All right, from here,
We're going to return to all the poses we just did, but we're just going to add on a little bit. So as you're ready, shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee lifts into the chest. As you're ready, tree pose, last one this side. Take your time to reach your arms up. And if you're practicing anything that you want to play with a little bit, maybe a gaze shift, maybe you want to take it into a side stretch, you can release your right forearm, right thigh, open up left hand side. Good, meet me back. In your tree, inhale. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Draw your right knee into your chest, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot back. This time spin down your back heel. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg and bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, take a moment to spread through the chest. Start to lean back, press into your left foot, feel a rebound into the heart. Right hip forward, left hip draws back, breathe in. Exhale, rebend the left knee, humble warrior, bow down. Keep drawing in through outer thighs. Keep drawing the belly in. Let the head hang heavy, the heart surrenders down. Inhale. Exhale. Strong belly, strong legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, mindfully release the hands. Inhale, sweep them up. And exhale, come back to your temple, heels in, toes out. This time, reach your arms forward, turn your palms up, and take your left elbow on top of your right for eagle arms. Now, if this is not accessible, feel free to just grab for opposite shoulders. Squeeze the arms together. Sink those hips in. Lengthen tailbone down. Option if you want, fold forward halfway, but allow the torso to be parallel with the earth. Keep dropping the hips in. Take a big breath. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, mindfully release the arms. Flying warrior, inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, to the back of the mat. Take a big breath in to arrive. Exhale to sink and reverse your warrior. Inhale, and this time straighten your front leg and get really long out of the right waist. If you want, sometimes I even love to gaze down at my back foot just to get a little bit of a different viewpoint. Good, keep your legs straight. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, maybe shorten your stance for triangle pose. Inhale, reach forward through your right hand. Exhale, drop on in. Keep scooping that right hip in and under. Spread through the chest. Allow this nice open arm to be that extension of the heart space, right? Keep it nice and open. Breathe in. Exhale, take your left hand to your left waist. Gaze down, bend the right knee, half moon pose, maybe with or without a block if you want it. Shift forward, come onto that right foot. So from here, first work on stacking the hips, so the left hip stacks on top of the right, and then the left arm can reach into the sky. If you want to practice a moment of maybe a hand hovering or a gaze shifting, go for it. Just breathe. Continue to adjust and flow with the ever-evolving movement and change. Breathe in. Put a little bend in your right knee. Meet me in standing split. Release your left hand. Square off the hips and then lengthen out the legs. Drop the head down. One more little push here and then we'll take a little break before we switch to the other side. Inhale, open up through your standing split. Exhale, draw your left knee behind your right. Squeeze the thighs and squat down. Shiva squat. Inhale, open back up, standing split. Exhale, draw in and squeeze. One more time, inhale. Exhale, squat, squeeze, and hold. Maybe hover the hands. Take a breath in. Good. Exhale, sit all the way down. Keep your left knee behind your right heel for Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist. Now, if your right sitting bone is lifted, like mine, my hips are very tight, please extend your left leg. Plant the right foot firmly outside that left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, place it behind the spine for support.
Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, wrap or hook right thigh. Keep that awareness in the sitting bones. Keep grounding down to rise up. Every breath in, lengthening a little further out of the waist. Every breath out, a little bit more of a twist, allowing the belly to assist you in the movement, maybe even gazing over your right shoulder. Good. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. All right, now stay with me. Come back through center. If your left leg is straight, rebend your left leg so we have that bind, even though if your right hip's lifting, it's okay. Don't think about this too much and get a little confusing. Walk your hands around to the left. Keep walking in a big circle. Keep walking, spin on the feet. And now you're gonna meet me in the opposite Ardha Matsyendrasana. If you got lost along the way, no worries. This time the left knee's up to the sky. The right leg is the bottom leg. Maybe extend the right leg if your left sitting bone's lifted. Left foot is planted nice and firm. And the left thigh is squeezing in towards the belly. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, plant behind you for some support. Inhale, right arm reaches. Wrap or hook, your choice. Close the eyes, ground down to rise and twist. Every inhale getting a little taller. Every exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Maybe gazing over your left shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, so now we're gonna reverse everything we just did to find our way back to the top of the mat. So from here, reset, rebend your right knee. Shift your weight onto your left foot and meet me in a standing split. Right leg lifts. Oh yes. Breathe in here. Exhale, right knee behind the left, squat down, Shiva squat. Inhale, ascend it long. Exhale to squat and squeeze. One more time, inhale. Exhale, squat, squeeze, hold. Squeeze the thighs, we hover the hands. Good, this time left hand comes down, right hand, right waist. Half moon pose, expand. Oh, I love that transition. The right hip is on top of the left. Maybe the right arm reaches. If you want to hover your hand for a moment or shift the gaze, go for it. Keep drawing the belly in. From here, your destination is triangle, so put a bend in your left knee. Slowly plant the right foot, straighten out the left leg, open the chest. Scoop that left hip in and under. Spread open to the chest, maybe gaze up. Take a big breath in. Deep breath out. From here, keep your front leg straight. Inhale, arms parallel to the floor. Hold as you exhale. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Top arm reaches up. Maybe even reach that right hand down your right thigh. Gaze down at your right foot. Just get a little different viewpoint. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your left knee. Settle back in. Open up through the arms. Drop the shoulders down. Big inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, flying warrior. Reach into the sky. Exhale, last temple pose. Heels in, toes out. Reach your arms forward. Eagle arms, again, right arm on top of the left. Now again, if you can't go for this eagle, just grab for opposite shoulders. Sorry for the back view, but you know, this is how it goes. Lengthen the tailbone down. Squeeze the thighs together, squeeze the arms together. If you want a little more, bend forward halfway. Torso frames the earth. Take breath in. And deep breath out. Inhale, rise. Slowly unwind, and then find your way to your warrior one. A little bit of a weird transition. Both arms reach the front of the mat. Reset. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Hands behind the back. Interlace opposite on the top. Whatever feels funky and weird, that's what we like. Draw the heels of the hands together. Open up through the chest. Big breath in. Lean back. Humble warrior. Exhale. Keep that nice integrity in the legs while the chest and the heart and the crown surrender down. Big breath in. Deep breath out. Strong legs, strong belly. Inhale, rise. Exhale, mindfully release the hands. Inhale, sweep them up and pick up that back heel. As you exhale, hands to the heart, slowly step forward, tree pose, left knee into the chest. Place the left foot somewhere inside that right thigh. Last balance of the day, the practice. Let it be whatever you need it to be. And see if you can mimic what you do on the other side, right? Let it be nice and even. Find your breath. Stay with that. Let it guide you. Wherever you are, inhale, reach both arms back into the sky if they aren't already. Exhale, hands draw into the heart. Squeeze your left knee into your chest. Exhale, release the foot down to the earth. Beautiful. Tadasana. Breathe it in. Let it go. Let's take a nice slow vinyasa. Last one. Inhale, reach into the sky. Exhale, slow fold. Uttanasana. Halfway lengthen. Inhale. If you want to come with me for an extra slow step back plank pose, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Hold as you inhale. Exhale. Cobra, inhale. Hold as you exhale. Take a big breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale. So good. Big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Give me 2 more, just like that. Breathe it in. Let it go. Last one, breathe it in. Let it go, child's pose. Maybe this time float the arms by the sides. Surrender the chest, surrender the heart, surrender the eyes. Let the body be soft. And just drop back into that place of loving awareness. Noticing, observing, and just bearing witness to everything that is. Good. Take a nice big breath in through the nose, and like you're fogging up a mirror, super slow, open mouth exhale. From here, inhale, slow rise. Exhale, sit off to one side. We're just going to take 1 fold and 1 back bend just for time. So we'll let them be slow, a little more restorative. So grab your block if you have it. Maybe place it in between the shins. Pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. If you prefer more hip here, you can go for a wide straddle fold. But if you want more back, go for a leg scared Paschimottanasana. Inhale to reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. And allow your head to just rest on that block. And let's just let everything, slow down and end in a place of release and surrender. Don't worry about the straightness of the spine. Just allow yourself to round. Find more of a restorative fold. Relax the feet out to the side. Let the head get heavy. Close the eyes. And as we surrender into this place of stillness, allowing this to be a lesson as well, right? A lesson of surrendering into change and transformation. Trying not to fight against the current, but instead allowing yourself to breathe and become one with it. So after all the movement and all the breath, the active moving through the motions, allowing this to be the surrendering into, the letting go. Allow the breath to begin to neutralize. Nice and passive releases. The forehead continues to get heavy on the block, or maybe if you have a blanket at home, anything just to give you a little bit of support. Let's take 1 more big breath in. And a deep breath out. Plant your palms, press into the earth to inhale, slow rise. And then just scoot forward just a tad. Plant the feet Draw the shins in, give yourself a nice big hug, drop the chin down to the chest. And as you release the belly onto the thighs, take nice big breaths into the low back, into the belly, into the side waist. Expanding that breath into the mid back, into the ribs. And then seeing if you can expand that breath all the way into the shoulders, into the heart. Good, and then just slowly starting to tuck from the tailbone, draw the belly in. Slide the forearms along the shins, grab the shins with the hands, and then slowly, slowly roll all the way back. Meet me with knees in the chest. If you roll off your mat, feel free to scoot down a little bit. And I want to take a back bend, but again, let it be restorative. So grab onto your block or a pillow or a blanket at home. You can always take an active instead if you would like. Plant the toes, plant the heels, slowly rise the hips. Take the block and settle in. Ooh, I already got a crack. So from here, you have lots of options. You can stay at a lower height, a higher height, whatever feels good. Let the arms split out to the sides. And allowing, again, this to just be that moment to drop in, to allow yourself to be supported. Knowing that even amongst all the change, the transformation that's happening within you and around you, knowing that you are safe and that you are held. Closing the eyes. And just dropping in. If you want to take it a little bit further, slowly bend the knees into the belly and then extend them into the sky for supported shoulder stand. But see if you can stack the ankles over the knees, over the hips in such a way that you use the least amount of effort possible. Allowing yourself to stay in this place of softness and ease. Perhaps while you're here with the eyes closed, gently turn your gaze to the third eye, giving it a little massage. Allowing gravity to assist you in aiding that return blood flow and return flow of energy and lymph back into the heart. The legs are extended, slowly begin to rebend. 1 foot at a time, release it back down to the earth. Hang here for a moment in your supported bridge, taking a big breath in. And a deep breath out. Planting the feet, slowly lift the hips, release your block. Nice gentle descent down to the mat. Take a big breath in. Knees draw into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then we'll just end in a twist. If you want to still keep it nice and restorative, you can take your block in between your thighs. Otherwise, if you want a little more, you can cross the legs. Right leg on top of the left. Tap the toes down just to lift the hips and scooch them a little bit off to the right. And then both knees fall to the left as the right arm extends. Close the eyes, soften the breath, and allow this to be that last one stretch to continue to unwind and unravel. Letting go of any residual tension that may still be residing within the body.
Letting go of everything up to this point. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, draw both knees into the chest. Unwind and switch sides. Making any necessary adjustments you do on the other side to let it be nice and even. Surrendering both knees off to the right. Extend out to the left arm. Surrendering and letting go. Take a big breath in. Exhale, draw the knees through center, unwind, give them a nice big squeeze. One more rock side to side, maybe even tucking chin to the chest. Feel free if there are any final stretches you would like to complete your practice, go for it. Otherwise, let's settle in for our final rest for a few moments together. Legs wide, arms wide, palms turn up to the sky, always ready to receive. Taking one final big breath in through the nose, fill up completely. Open the mouth, exhale. And as you let go of the breath, let go of the body. Let go of the mind. Let go of everything up to this point. Let go of what comes next. And allow yourself to just be. Set yourself free from limitations. Limitations you have placed on yourself. Sometimes in life, we may begin thinking the best part is over. I've done my best work. I've had my best times. What could be left? But that kind of thinking limits us. And we don't have to limit ourselves, our life, or the universe. You've had many great times, visited many interesting places. You've done excellent work and had truly memorable experience. You've experienced a lifetime of love with friends, family, and loved ones, but the best isn't over. Whether you're at the end of a particular relationship, a task, a part of your journey, the best is not over, it is still to come.
All endings are tied to new beginnings. That's the nature of the journey. That's the nature of change and evolution. It continues to unfold, it builds on itself. It can't help itself from doing that. Cherish the moments, each and every one of them. You've seen and you've felt much more in life, but still the best is yet to come. Open to all the journey holds. The universe is abundant. You are ready to be healed, to be calmed, to be empowered. You are ready to partake at the banquet of life again and again. And you are ready to take your place in new creative experiences. There are many places still to see. Soulmates yet to meet, lessons to be learned, joys to be experienced. Transcend your limitations. Open your mind and open your heart to all that lies ahead, and call it to you often in the quietness of your heart by believing what is true. The best is yet to come. Slowly, you're going to find your way back into the present moment. Beginning by deepening the breath and allowing the deepening of the breath to bring with it little life into the limbs, small movements in fingers and toes. Gentle rolling of the wrists and ankles, finding any stretches you would need to arrive, and whenever you're ready, drawing knees into the chest, giving yourself one last big squeeze before slowly rolling off to the right side, finding your way to the fetal position, ready to be reborn. Taking your time with your eyes closed, pressing into the earth for support, find your way to a comfortable seat. The hands flow to prayer, thumbs against the breastbone, Anjali Mudra, taking this moment to thank yourself for arriving to your mat today. Taking a moment to find gratitude for this practice, for this body, for this breath. May every single breath that we take away from our mat and every move that we make benefit the greater good. May we always hold unconditional love for all living beings, but especially holding that love for ourselves. Please bring your prayer hands to your third eye. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.